All right. Okay. So last episode we were doing a little bit of the Citadel DLC version, my version of it anyway. So you all had a lighthearted, relaxing time. You met up with Doug the Elcor. He got fresh out of the Writers Guild, um, and he it wasn't the main event, but at least he did some stand up, comedy stuff for you all. You met Obold. He had some type of diplomatic issue, but and it turns out that it was something completely different. It was confusing, but obviously, what you all figured out is that he was just kind of sent circling around and probably wasn't the right person to talk to. So that's unfortunate. But of course, Opal being Opal, he doesn't care. He's trying to improve his relationship with the current ambassadors of his home planet of Kaji. Um, and you all did some trivia night stuff based on the general Mass Effect knowledge and obviously the campaign knowledge. So that was fun. Oh, and an eating contest as well. See who survives the spiciest food from a Turian restaurant. So, and then obviously after all of that was done, you get a message from Mason saying that there is a location that you all could uh, obviously fly to that is where the Iron Lady is located. You don't know much about the details yet. You just got the information about where it is. So, what I'll do is fast forward a little bit, assuming that you all want to just prepare yourselves and hop into the torrent and prepare yourself for the mission. So I guess I'll fast forward to that unless anyone objects. Okay. Yeah, I know. Let's see. um, Perfect. This makes it more fun. Um, hmm. Starts like fucking snorting cocaine, trying to wake up. Okay. Nice. So we'll say we'll fast forward it a little bit, and you all are in the ship. At we'll call it the conference room. You all are just prepping yourself, and then eventually you'll have a uh, an incoming message, like a holo vid from Mason himself. I would assume you all will answer that, and he'll probably have some details for this mission for you. And once, I mean, do y'all want to answer it, or do you? Okay. All right. All right. So if that's the case, yeah, you all accepted the message, and obviously you'll see the live feed of Admiral Mason, and it's like a holographic image, and you see his face is kind of stern and alert, and he just like looks at everyone that he sees and says, "All right, team, listen up. Our Spectre division has located the Iron Lady's flagship. Looks like it's codenamed Nemesis. As expected, she's positioned deep in the heart of what looks like the Cerberus invasion fleet. And this fleet, stationed at the edge of the system here, is preparing to warp into Citadel space within the next probably 24 to 48 hours. Who knows? But this Nemesis isn't just any Cerberus command ship. It's the keystone holding their entire invasion force together. If we neutralize the Nemesis and, of course, the Iron Lady, it will not only sever Cerberus's leadership chain, but also throw the entire fleet into disarray. Now, however, our investigation has revealed something unexpected. Beneath its command decks, the Nemesis houses a highly volatile, very experimental power core, which obviously we all know that Cerberus likes to advance technology. This core could be unstable, built for enhanced warp jumps, which is why the ship is in the middle. So the idea is gathering all the ships together and warp to wherever they need to go. Um, but what we saw, Spectre basically saw that it's built for this type of situation, but with enough pressure, it can be overloaded to create a cataclysmic explosion. Now, here's the catch. The blast radius would be large enough to wipe out the entire Cerberus fleet in proximity, eliminating their invasion force in one fell swoop. But it's not as simple as triggering a bomb and running for cover. Core needs to be manually stabilized minute by minute while its power output builds towards detonation. Think of it like overcharging a weapon. Too early and the core just fizzles out. Too late and the ship's security systems will just kick in and trigger an automatic shutdown. Now, we need somebody there. Someone that will override the core safety protocols, keep it stabilized long enough to hit that critical point. Once the energy reaches that maximum containment, the ship will be in lockdown and they won't be able to leave. If this is done right, will obliterate the nemesis and every Cerberus ship surrounding it. But it requires precision. One mistake, one hesitation, and the core won't reach its full charge before it collapses. If that happens, we lose this chance. I mean, Cerberus will still have enough ships to execute their invasion, and we'll be facing, an invasion battle and trying to defend the citadel. This operation obviously requires some stealth, determination, and an ultimate sacrifice if you choose to do so. Whoever stays behind to monitor the core stabilization won't have time to get out. Their actions will save the citadel, but the cost will be steep. Then he just like looks around at the party. And, he says, "Well, your mission is clear: infiltrate the Nemesis, neutralize the Iron Lady, and either initiate or assist with the core overload. And I want to make this absolutely clear. Failure to reach that critical charge point means the entire fleet won't be destroyed and Cerberus will launch the invasion regardless. The fate of this galaxy citadel defense just depends on this move." And he just kind of looks at everyone and says, "Any questions?" Now, obviously, the problem is we do not have the blueprint, so you will be flying in blind, but you'll obviously see the ship in the middle of this fleet. What I will say is that we will rendezvous the old crew, the Normandy, but they have an upgrade, the SR3. So what they'll do is run a distraction while you fly in there and get into the Iron Lady ship, the Nemesis. And then he says, this is a matter of importance, and I think with the Normandy's help, you should be able to fly in there with ease. You all have the stealth capabilities, and the Normandy has, upgraded weapons and upgraded maneuverability, so they will help you with no problem with distractions and all that. That's up to you all. I'm just giving you that option. he he waddles in here. What do you want? No, there is no stealth in this suit. What are you talking about? I am a biotic god, though. Uh, sure, but I can't do it. I'm not that trained. And he like kind of taps through his clipboard. Mason and Mason looks at him. You're looking at a nice, capable group. I believe they're heroic, and um, you'll be fine with whatever outcome this would be. And Mason just rolls his eyes, and then he's like saluting and waddling away, just ignoring whatever else you're gonna say. And then Mason just kind of nods. Mason nods and is like, "Yeah, you all could discuss that, but the ultimate thing is we want to destroy the ship so that we destroy everything around it. We'll know when it happens, but again, the Normandy will help you out. You all are dismissed, and you got the coordinates. Godspeed." And he just kind of hangs up. They hung up right after he said that. Uh, Technically, yes, there would be. I think. Um, I mean, right. I mean, like I'm saying technically because the it's more skill based for whoever's class is, because you might be able to do it, but you're not proficient in it, so you might fuck up, right? If you try to run the program. So that's my thought process about it. So, like, if you're an infiltrator sniper dude, you obviously have the means of actually being stealthy, whereas some Joe Schmo would run the program, but he probably didn't have the right protocols because he hasn't had the proper training to actually have the, stealth all loaded up and continuously running type of thing. So that's what my mindset is. Well, whoever is going to like, it's an option. Obviously, the main goal is to stop Cerberus, so you could probably just kill the Iron Lady as well, for fuck's sakes. But the whole point of having this option is making it feel like a Mass Effect game, right? You have to make a choice if you actually want to blow up the ship to save the galaxy, you can, but if not, then obviously there's um, going to still be an invasion, but it's um, going to be a little crippling anyways because there's no leader. But either way, if you want to ultimately sacrifice, somebody wants to sacrifice. If you want to, then the whole idea is whoever's going to stay behind has to continuously make sure the power core is stabilized. There's no virus or anything. So I would think somebody that actually has somewhat decent computer knowledge would understand what to do to make sure everything is stabilized to that point where your friendly dudes fly away safely, and then continuously overload the reactor to make the explosion. Oh, Morden. Yeah, that's three. Yeah, that was three. Nope, that was three because that was the towards the end of the campaign. Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much. I'm giving you that Mass Effect feel. I mean, you do have a few other people. It doesn't have to be you if you want to be. That's all up to you. Yes. Chai Wall is just walking around with tea. Huh? What? What do you want? Here, have some tea. um, no, not necessarily. What? What job? Here, I'll move you all. Okay, I'm gonna move that. Who else? Okay. Joseph, do you want to step in and be a volunteer as well? I'm just, I mean, if you want to step back, that's fine. You got three so far. And what I'll do is like make you all roll um, something privately, and then we'll figure out who has the highest roll. You want to role play it? Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. If you could convince each other to see who wants to do the ultimate sacrifice, I'll let you all take the floor. Then I'll sit here and listen. Oh shit. Yeah, send me what you do, and then I'll role play what's going to happen. All right, I got Mike's, and I'm waiting Sean. Okay. All right. So here's what happens. You all are discussing about who's going to make this ultimate sacrifice of overloading the Cerberus ship. You all decided to do rock, paper, scissors. You all do extend your fists. I can't speak fists, and then you go rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You the at the same time, you all Ripple shows rock, and then Leland shows scissors. Okay. People witness this ultimate rock paper scissors showdown, and we all saw that Gripple has the honor of being this ultimate sacrifice. Um, Now, with the information you got with the coordinates, as mentioned, you um, I would say you would be able to at least look up how many ships are there. There's going to be obviously the main Nemesis ship will be in the center of this fleet, and the fleet probably has maybe 10, 15 ships. They're decent size, so there's a number of people on each ship, and they're all like Cerberus and you know affiliated. They all have the Cerberus logo, um, and you would think that there would be mercenaries and stuff with them, which is a possibility. But all the ships that you see are Cerberus branded. Um, the uh, location is again just like it's probably a couple hours away with a jump, and they definitely look like they're preparing to make this invasion. And as Mason's mentioned, it could be within 24 to 48 hours. Um, with that being said, you would probably expect the actual ship of the Nemesis to be decently guarded. Obviously, have a number of soldiers in there, probably making sure that the ship itself is running as need to be, and then the Iron Lady is most likely going to be there and running things. Um, and the whole idea with Mason saying that you will have backup from Normandy SR3, so I think with this execution, and I'll roll stealth on the Torrent with advantage while the idea is bringing the Normandy to distract the other ships. Start popping shots at different ships and doing its thing. Um, the Torrent will have the stealth with advantage to get in there and try to sneak you all in there. And there is like a little section on the Nemesis where there's like a little cargo drop off area, so you could be able to maybe a latch on there with um, the ship and yeah, with the stealth system, so it wouldn't really detect you. You just have to land on there and just latch on, and you all could descend into that cargo bay. Um, and I think that will be the idea. Um, let's see here. Grab you all and put ship here, and I'll describe what's going on here. So before I get into the description of going into this final bout, anyone else want to do anything at all before we get there? Yeah, yeah. That was another thing too. Yeah. Mm. Yep. Okay. So as mentioned, the flight's going to be about I would say roughly 2 hours to get to where they're at. And if you haven't long rested, go ahead and long rest. Just get that out of the way since you were at the Citadel anyways prior to this. I'll give you that. Make sure all your stuff is loaded with the charges, and we'll get into this encounter. Um, so, I would assume once you all started to launch this mission, there would be some information forwarded to the Normandy team, and they'll follow behind and start this distraction with you. And then eventually, you all reach this location, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll stealth now with advantage. Okay. So you all approach this location, and it looks like nobody is aware that your ship is here. And then about a minute or two after, Normandy closes in behind, and then you hear Joker over the intercom, saying, "All right, we got this. You all get in there. We'll fucking kick Cerberus' ass." And you hear him say, "Let's go, boys!" And then you hear the ship fly, or you see the ship fly towards the fleet and started popping shots. And then during that time, once the fight starts, um, since you are undetected, you will go ahead and maneuver towards the ship in the center, the Nemesis, and the pilot will plot the course to um, expertly maneuver the ship so that you can drop into the cargo hold of the Iron Lady ship. Let me make sure I got it here. We'll and make sure you all have vision too, because that kind of helps. Engage. All right, that should be good. You should be getting into the map now. All right, so as mentioned, you were at basically the landing area of where you kind of descended into a little bit of cargo space here. It's more of a cargo drop off area, um, and they haven't noticed you with the stealth, so would probably think people are around here. So what would you want to do here? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Hell yeah. See them kind of moving around, patrolling. I would say for um, ease of use, you could just do it now with the stealth. Just kind of roll with advantage since nobody is kind of noticing you all. So if you're gonna move, just roll with advantage on stealth. Okay. Okay. And you and Thano are both in the same room. I mean, we can remove the cloak option on so that. Yeah, yeah, we all know that you're. Yeah, we all know that you're cloaked. Yep. That room in particular is kind of like a security room, so you could probably access cameras and stuff if you want. Hmm. And Leland there, that is basically where the power core, as mentioned, is the one that you want to overload. As you can see on the west there, there's a like a computer console room, so you would expect that that's where you would start activating this stuff. So take that in a grain of salt. That is the place. All right. Thano, you probably the hacking tools, Thano. Oh wait, you should probably be proficient in it. I put it there. Good. Okay. So with the 19, you have little problems hacking into the system, and you are able to access cameras if need be. Maybe some emails here and there, but the most part, you're just kind of, I would think, worried about the security part of it. Um, so you know, you could, if there's any alarms and stuff, you could disable all that. Um, if you wanted to, yeah. Um, okay. So with Leland's role, you're looking in a room where it looks like more of an engine drive type thing, and on the bottom floor there, it's kind of like um, maybe not really a reactor, but more of a generator to make sure that the power core for the engine itself is running. Because the center right there is the actual power core that wipes the warp drive, right? That uses the warp drive. So this thing here is more like engine related. Nope, that's it's not. Yeah, that's not a hot tub. That one's just a long corridor. I don't know why they have that there. Hmm. Yeah, pretty much. This is like an engineering bay area, pretty much. All right, so Thano, so that's what you want to do is like disable the cameras. Okay, so it took you, I would say, minutes to go through the database, and you went ahead and disabled the cameras and alarms that you saw. So there shouldn't be any problems with you looking around, as long as you don't alert people. All right, so this room here, Leland, is just basically I would say this is more of a place where they kind of regulate the life support stuff for the ship itself in general. And now this room in particular, it looks like just kind of like a vehicle bay area. Obviously, there's two bays that are empty, and then there's one that's a vehicle that's occupied. Okay. Um, or, from what you see, it looks like a more of like a transport vehicle, but it does have like little. It's not like artillery. It does have like little defense turrets. So it's not more, siege assault type vehicle. It's just more like, I guess, a support for whatever's transporting in that vehicle. Yeah, you walk past these. it's more of like a barracks area, and then you have like soldiers kind of patrolling around, and some of them are mutated soldiers. Yeah. Okay. All right. This area here is more of a medical bay slash research bay. There's no one really occupied in these pods, but you do see someone here. I'll say if you want to go up there and roll perception, see if you could distinguish who it is, what it is. Oh, well, you don't see anything. It's very foggy. Okay, and as mentioned, these are like medical pods. Yeah, go ahead. Um, well, I would say investigation if you're going through each pod, but that'd be good. Okay, so in these pods, no one really in particular, but I'll say there's one human male. Can't really distinguish who it is, but you would uh, think that like it looks like it's been being experimented on. Not exactly like one of these mutated soldiers that you've seen. Maybe it looks like it's more of along the lines of like um, being treated. Um, think of it as like what uh, the shepherd went through. There's like kind of like Lazarus, yeah, pretty much. Yes, you could do that. Yep. He's basically retracing your steps, Leland, kind of backtracking. This area, yeah, it's kind of like a kitchen bathroom area. Um, I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know what that is. You could ignore that. Sure. Yeah. Whoever made this map, I have no patience on making. Well, there's nothing. You have nothing. Yeah. 2-1 so far. Yes, they know. Okay. Um, all right. So in that room particularly, Leland, you're just going through each room. You would see that it's more of supplies of sorts for I guess more of food and stuff, but it's not really anything too important. It's more of like a basic storage room for various utensils and stuff. Now, Thano sees the target, the Iron Lady, in this big storage room. Um, and you see her just kind of rummaging around. It's kind of looks like she's just kind of, doing inventory checks, making sure everything's in place. You see various barrels that you see there, so it's probably like various explosives, stuff like that. And she kind of wanders through, looks at every other little detail. Yeah. Hmm. This one, yes. Because you would think that here is where the access to all the stuff that like you have to maintain the core and all that. That's where you have to do it. Okay, pull that out here. Boom. Okay. 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 Yeah, you see the patrol is just kind of like walking around and stuff, kind of minding the business and stuff. So, um, you see her you see her again just wandering around going through stuff like inventory checking everything. She goes through like her Omni tool looking at things and inputting whatever she's doing on the Omni tool. Yeah. Yeah. I don't mind the room on the west. That's just I don't think servers would have the room on the west. Well, like the far west here where you're this one is more of an armory research thing. Roll investigation. Let's see what you could find. Okay. Well, with that roll, you'll be going through things for about a minute, and you just see like experimentation details of what they're trying to do with humans, and specifically somebody that you know uh, you heard from Leland saying that there's somebody in this room down there that's being kind of like what Shepard went through Lazarus. So, but they don't have the name on there. It just says subject is being restored to, um, you know, try to get them back to health. Blah blah blah, something like that. You did, yeah. You would see that, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're just seeing her just minding her business, looking through different various objects here because obviously they're ready for an invasion. So maybe she's just checking her inventory, making sure things are intact. Um, yep, this room is kind of like the pilot room, controlling the ship and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of evident. Right now, nowhere. The idea is that they're going. Oh yeah, I'll say with that roll too. You see that they're planning on, going to invade the Citadel. That's the whole point. That's why this fleet is there. Um, you could, but again, remember you got information that you could overload this ship to blow everything up, like in this. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, you could do that. I'll just say you could roll electronics for that, since you're in the room there. Yeah, easily you could do it. So there's no communications in or out of the ship. I would say that depends on how high your roll would be. As well. Yeah. Somebody say something or yeah, plan something. Hmm. Hmm. Human size sack? My God. God, what would that be? Strength. I don't know. Fuck. Try. Let's do dexterity with advantage. The straight dex with advantage. Oh no, you know what? Sleight of hand. I'll give you the bonus. That's fine. So plus whatever. No, I'll use that roll. So plus what is it? Oh, there you go. 22, 20. Okay, yeah, yeah. So you see her walking back, and obviously she doesn't notice you. She's just going through, and all of a sudden, I would say at the same time, you both have the sack ready, and you're out of cloak. You're out of cloak, and you just fucking ransacked her without her even knowing what the fuck is going on. So she's just like, oh, okay, this is good, this is good. Oh, yes, yes. And then, boom, you fucking captured her. Like, what's going on? and then you. I'll tell you what. Roll the attack, and we'll see if you pass the AC. I'll see. Oh hell no, nope. Yeah. So you just beat her without even knowing how to turn on the baton. Okay. Let's see. What are you? Let's do a straight dex. Okay. That definitely passes her AC. So you basically kick her right in the stomach, and she just kind of coughs up and phlegm and stuff, and just passes out. Uh huh. I mean, nobody's in wherever she's at in the immediate vicinity. The others might, yeah, because there's only one person in that vicinity. The others are kind of like a good ways away, a good, how far? Like 40, 45 feet. So I don't think they could hear a muffled grunt from there. Oh, you're bringing her up to the, okay, okay, okay. Ooh, okay. Hmm. Probably, I'll say electronics. Say electronics. See how well this goes. Yeah, that's decent. So you pull out your Omni tool and you're inputting the information and you're calling Mason. Um, and then after 10, 20 seconds, you hear Mason pick up report. He says uh, preferably alive, but if you must kill her, then um, doesn't matter to me. If we keep her alive, then we you know possibly get more information with her, but um, won't matter to me. Want to destroy Cerberus? Up to you. Well, it's supposed to be Gripple. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. Um, I mean, you know what? Roll investigation, just so that you're like looking around constantly while you're going through. um, you do you do see that the ship is well designed. You look at the ceiling. I mean, there's a number of vents, but you don't know where they go. Maybe it's a possibility. You could roll another electronics check. We'll see if you get a good roll here. Okay. Yeah, you went through the database, and you saw that there is a couple of locations. One could be there's like a little main hatch area on the north there in this hallway, and then another one um, is located in one of the engineering rooms on the south that you all went through. Um, and I would say it's probably like over to this side here on the east, southeast here. No, like it depends on what your plan of action is because the layout has like little escape hatches and stuff, and that would be ideal. And you could probably let your ship maneuver to wherever you need to go because obviously they're undetected. So the distraction going on. Yes, that there is a little. I mean, there's like vehicle bays that, and there's like one that you could go straight ahead, and then there's like a little lift on the bottom. You know what I'm talking about? That kind of drops out. It drops the vehicles, so there's options there as well. Okay. Oh, that's tempting. Joseph. Mm-hmm. Okay. What are you gonna do? Okay. So you want basically as much people go towards where you're at right now. Okay. Um. All right. I'll say with a 26, what happens is um, there's like a alarm going off says man your stations and basically fortify whatever area you pick. So there's like an automated message that you programmed to say, defensive positions, head over to the cargo area. This is not a drill, blah blah blah. With a 26, that's easily done and believable. So I'm gonna say maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Probably 9 people will go up north there where you're at. I'm gonna drag him over there. So you hear Joseph, you hear running steps towards the north when the alarm's going off. No, I would say easily enough there would be some duct tape here, so you would be able to, get that. It's more of a, research slash equipment room. Okay. All right. So you hear the alarm going on. Go ahead and roll, your gun attack, and we'll say if it passes their AC, it's done. Cinematic for you. 16. Yep. Yeah, yeah. You're. Oh, you're good. You definitely. Yeah. One more. Oh, there too. Um. So we'll say with the sake of cinematics and stuff, these guys are rolling up north, and then during that mess of the alarm going off, you hear footsteps. Yosef on east side running around and stuff as well, kind of figuring out what to go, what to do, and then these guys, while it looks clear, you pulled out your gun and pop both in the head, and they are gone. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Easily enough, you shoot her in the knee. They're gonna head towards you. Yeah, they're going towards you. For 10 damage. Yeah, there are a few explosive barrels in there for sure. Yeah, that would have woken her up, yeah, for sure. So she, oh, God, sorry. Since she's duct tape. Okay, only attack. Okay, so easily enough, she's defenseless. You pulled up the gun and pow right in the head. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and say everyone roll initiative. You have to click your character, and it should have the like. If you click your avatar, it should have the ability thing on the top. And really, that's it for me. Anybody else having issues? Okay. Oh, okay. It's just a little bit of a read on it. I don't know. Sometimes it's funky. Um, it's a little delayed. Oops. You, you guys are irrelevant. Um, Interesting if I make it in there. Was that your intention? Uh, yeah. So like, considering I'm considering the fact that you basically left her defenseless and you shot her in the knee, and then you literally point the gun to the head and fired and surpassed her AC. Yeah, she's dead. If that's your intention, she's dead. She couldn't defend herself anyway. Okay. So you all, let's see. Okay, yeah, Leland, you're up. So as mentioned, there's a vent up here, so you can make your way there if you wanted to. Yeah, you're up first. Okay. I'll say in uh, I'll say in 3 turns you'll end up on where the spot will be. That's where the idea is going to the cargo area where the car is. So I'll say in 3 turns you'll end up there once you get an event. She's dead. Let me go ahead and mark her there. Okay, so that is done. Let's this go. So you hear footsteps running from the east side there, Gripple, and then you see this monstrous mutated soldier looking at you all in this hallway. Um, okay, and what you see is he pulls out a grenade launcher and aims at you all. And he's going to try to shoot you and see how much of a damage you. So basically, you all need to throw a dexterity saving throw. So let me go ahead and throw that here. Boom. All right, and yeah, Strebby and Grip will roll a dexterity saving throw. You're good. You're good. All right. You take half of this. So 6. Yeah, 6. You get 6 damage. As you see this mutated soldier, like it's more refined now. It looks like he's aware of what he's doing and stuff, kind of looking at you menacingly type of thing. So that ends his turn. Joseph, you're up. So you hear the explosion of a grenade launcher just to your north there, where your friends are. Are you still intending on wielding this room. Okay, so like the west and okay, right. Okay, we'll go ahead and say it'll take a turn for um, each store for. I'm assuming you're making RD do this welding thing, right? Okay. Okay. Say that. Um, I'll just move you here just for an ease because that's where the console is, where you do all this stuff. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So we'll say it'll take probably three, the most four turns, depending on the situation, for you to set all this up, and then obviously each door it'll take a turn for RD to weld. So we'll move them over to the next door and end your turn. Correct? You're not doing anything else. This guy. So to the north, you see this mutated soldier here. Basically, he's going to be running towards you. The first person he sees, so that's Gripple, so he's going to try to swing at you. Uh, shit. I did not save. Fuck you, Foundry. To put in the text. uh, yeah. Oh, all this punch. Simple. Make it simple. Proficient. Action. Yeah. Oh hell yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't want to fucking forward my stuff ahead earlier. That's all right. Just making it up. It's fine. Image. Hello. 2D10. Save. Okay, let's try that again. Punch. I'm going to try to punch. That hits. And more. 8 damage. So he swings at Gripple. He goes right at Gripple and just hit him for 8 damage. The first thing he sees. All right, Strebby, you're up. Okay. I'm evasive. Guess what does it? Versatile is basically saying you're holding it with two hands. So when you claim that you're holding it with two hands, you try to swing, and if you hit versatile. If you're saying that you're hitting it with two hands, so it gets more of a damage than one. I forget what the damage calculation is that, but with a 13, you miss. You have multi attack. Yeah. Uh, that. Oh, you needed an 18. You just missed him. Thanks for the subscription, by the way, but appreciate it. Yeah, you just hear him grunt and be like, Krogan, and then it's turn. All right, so this trooper is gonna go up. Try to shoot. We'll again see that there's two people, but he sees that the Gripple's in front first, so he's gonna try to shoot. A 16. Does that hit you? I don't remember. I don't. Gripple. Okay, and then the damage. Not with this guy, I don't think. Yeah, 8 damage. So you see him run up and then start shooting at you. Um, Up next is useless. He'll move up. What's he going to do? 1, 2, 3. He's going to move up here and end his turn, kind of take cover and look down the hall. All right, Gripple, you're up. What shall you do, Gripple? Okay. You could. Yeah, you could definitely do that. All right, that hits him. Just hit him. You needed 18. 13 damage. All right. Yep. Yep, that is. Another 7. So you hit him a couple times and you just see him kind of jerk around a little. It's like, oh, sorry. And then what else are you going to do? That's it? Okay. And with that, he'll try to swing because attack of opportunity. And he misses. All right. That ends your turn. Thano. So you obviously are up there. You're going to follow suit because you saw Leland jump up the vent there. Yep. Okay. Roll me investigation. Okay. So you go through her. She does have a few things, weapon wise anyway. She has a couple of cluster grenades, S- SMG, the Hurricane, and a Harrier. If you want those, I'll drag them into your inventory. I'll go ahead and drag those there. So yeah, you see your grenade there on the consumables, the cluster grenades. And then anything else in there, it's you know, kind of. I mean, she does have something with that roll. You do have like a. You could get like something from her Omni tool. It looks like there was a message. Yeah, you can. Okay. Yep, that is true. So yeah, you take the you take the Omni tool and you head back to the vent, right, to jump up. Yeah, to move to the southeast. I'll say, like I said, 3 turns you'll be there. Okay, so that ends your turn. Leland, you're moving in the vent, I assume. You're not doing anything, correct? Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair. And if y'all want to reply, you can. All right. Simple man. Um, okay. So he's gonna go move up a little bit, and he's gonna use his grenade launcher again. He's gonna shoot in the center. Yeah, he's gonna shoot towards the center there, right there. He's gonna, make you all roll dex, including Mr. Mutated Man there. We'll do that. Roll his first. He definitely makes that. And and Gripple and Strevy roll dex saves, please. Yeah, bro. You moved, but still an area, bro. Remember what Caster did? Oh, you easily. Yeah, he did, didn't he? So y'all, yeah, everyone gets 6 damage. Okay. Y'all are evasive. Kirby's evasive. Okay, Yosef, you're hearing explosions again. A few grunts, and you're still working on the console there. I'm gonna move RD, weld, move the next door, and your turn. Correct? You're not doing anything else. Yeah, that's it. Okay. All right. So Sleepy will move up, and he's going to swing at Strevy. Uh, you kind of swung at him, and he's like, "Fuck you." Swing. That misses. Oh hell yeah! I swing one more time because multi attack. Ooh. 21 damage. So he just gives you a right hook to the face. And he's like looking at you. Ha! Ends his turn. Strevy, you're up. Um, I wanted to make it bonus action for heals, so you do bonus action. Make things here. Okay. 14 misses. You got one more attack. Oh yeah. Got a little bit of healing. Jesus. Yeah, I saw it briefly. A whiff. All right. Sacred. He's gonna move. Gonna move up here, and then he's gonna pull out the baton and try to swing at Gripple. 14. Does a 14 hit you, Gripple? No. Got it. Well, it's 5 damage there. And he's. I don't know, man. It's gonna move up and then just kind of end its turn because he doesn't want to be cluttered up in that hallway. Gripple, you're up. So you see this, mutated guy move up and start swinging at Streppy, and obviously you got that soldier hitting you. What do you want to do? Okay. That misses. Yep, that misses. 16. That hits the trooper. You were hitting the trooper? Yeah. So you hit the trooper, and then go ahead and roll damage. Then, okay. Okay, and your turn, or okay. Dano, you're continuing to crawl into the vent. Thank you. Okay, Leland, you're continuing to crawl. One more turn. You and Thana will be at that spot. Yep. Up next is Simple. It's going to. What did he do? He probably move. Pull out his grenade launcher again. Now there's a couple of friendlies, so it's not worth. Yeah, he's just gonna sit there and his turn. Yosef, so you're basically getting close to prepping the generator here. One more turn, you're basically setting up the kill switch option when somebody comes in here, and an RD will be coming down here to weld the door down here. Okay. Besides the occasional fights and um, thuds of friends or the enemies hitting each other, that's pretty much what you're hearing from there. Right here, this south, right in there. Yep. What's up? Yeah, yeah. He's in them. Yeah. Well, he'll duck. There you go. Yeah. Oh Jesus. Okay. That would be during this. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that hits. Full damage, and that hits. Okay, 11 damage. Boom. Yep. EP. Oh, he just got shot from somewhere he can't get through, so he's just gonna. Um. All right, I'll say Gripple. Pick a number, 1 or 2. Okay, let's see what we got here. Well, he's gonna swing at you. 16 hits for 9 damage. And that'll end his turn there. Strevy, you see this guy swinging that gripple, and he's like trying to look at you first, but then just like wants to go through where gripple is going, so he's just swinging that gripple. What are you gonna do? Okay, that definitely hits. 3 plus your strength. Yeah, it's plus your strength. That's the case. So 3 plus strength. 4. So 7 damage. You could roll again. Yeah, that hits. 12. Okay. Oh, you're now. Oh, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Mhm. Oh, that hits. Yeah. 10 damage. Yep. Yeah, it's basically. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's. God damn it. Alright. So he's like, oh, God, Krogan. And he ends turn. This one, he's just gonna. Yeah, and the only target he sees is Cripple again, but he has the stun baton, so he's gonna swing again. Uh oh. 12 damage on Cripple. Yeah, he crit on that one. Useless is not moving because there's a lot of traffic in there. Gripple, what are you gonna do? Okay. Go swing that opportunity. Yeah. 14. Well, you see your. Oh, you should see Yosef on the left there. So he hits you for 6 damage, by the way. So you run away, and then the guy just swings at you. You're in this room, and obviously this right here is that power core that was mentioned, and then over here is where they can't control that power core. So he's just prepping it for you there. Okay, gotcha. Definitely hits. 6 damage, and you got the double tap thing, so that misses. No, he's talking about health wise. HP. Yeah, I think that's fair. Roughly around there. That ends your turn. All right, Thano, you're continuing to crawl. Next turn, you'll be with Leland, which Leland will appear down to the southeast here while I drag you there. All right, so you're going to be, I'm going to say, roughly around here. And you see these guys kind of, looking towards the hallway there where they're at. And I'll drag you all as well so that you know where you are once you land. Wee. There you go, Thano. Now you see the fight over there. Okay, so up next is Simple. Still not moving. Hasn't really noticed you all over here anyway, so he's still kind of looking. Yeah, he's just going to end his turn. He doesn't want to do anything there. Yosef, you are finalizing the preparations, and you see your drone kind of going to the last door here. And okay, okay, yep. I mean, I would say you could program him to. There is a drone that does that. Let me see. Which one does that? Okay. So I'm going to say that you've had that drone for a while, so I don't see why not. You would have a self-destruct thing. So yeah, so I would think it's fair that you would probably have a program or have it programmed to self-destruct. That's fine. I'll say yeah. Yeah, yeah. I think that's a fair deal. I'll be fine with that. I'll say, let's see, you're what, level 7? We'll say that it'll do. They'll have to do a deck save, and then it's going to be like a. I'll say 4d8. Uh, yeah, or at least cripple them. Yeah. Okay. So I'll say that you navigated the drone like in between these two guys to the right, which is possible, and then self-destruct. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll a dex save for these guys. And then we'll do this. True. Oof. It'll take half damage. So go ahead and roll the damage. 4d8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, what's the last die? Yeah, all right, 23. That's fine. So 23, so minus 11. Okay, so it destructed. They dodged out of the way, but they still have a little bit of health on them. So you see them kind of standing, but they're hurt enough where it seems they're a little cautious now. So that's the end of the drone there. What else are you gonna do? Yeah, cripple. Yeah. Yeah, I'll say you have a few Omnitrials. Hold on, I'll give you that. Medigel. I'll give you a couple of Medigels. I think you would have gotten that before. It's just not in your inventory. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, that you haven't touched yet. Yeah. There you go. That's in your consumables now. Okay. All right. So it's Sleepy's turn. He's gonna go ahead and try to swing at Strevy. Uh oh. Yeah, that just makes it. Got 29 AC. Uh oh. You deducted 22. So it's 24 damage, so you're out. Oh, yeah, true. So that would be. Yeah, I'll let you do that. Yeah. It changes your game. Yeah. I'll let you do that. All right, so that happened to you, Strebby. What are you gonna do? It's up. It's your next. Yeah, he's in the south here. He ran down towards there. If you, I mean, if he wanted to, he could. Because like on the west, it's kind of where you would, where you were originally. Um, so he could if he wanted to run that way. Or that too. That was your idea too. Yeah. So if you're going to, you could take place with Joseph if you want. That's up to you. But we'll role play that when that happens. Um, So next is what? Oh, right. So you had to swing. Okay. All right, let's see. Here we go. Oh, good. Yeah, you got a 16. He just swings at you and you just kind of dodged it and just ran off. Man, you were close. And then you just see him growl while you run away. Yeah. Yeah. So it is scared. He doesn't see anyone here, so he's going down here and he sees Gripple and he's gonna shoot at Gripple. That's a miss. He just shoots at you and you just kind of dodge away a little bit while he's like frustrated at what's going on. Useless will move only to here and then his turn. All right, Gripple, your turn now. So you have the option if you wanted to talk to Yosef and say that you'll take over and monitor and make sure everything is properly whatever ready to do that. Oh no! Fuck magic. All right. So how this works? If you read there, it says you have to focus your gun there. So you don't actually fire yet until your next turn. So it says if you remain targeting until the start of your next turn and fire the missile, they have to roll a dex save. And once if they succeed, whatever, they'll take the damage with whatever we got. Exactly. You're just sitting there ready. Yep, that's what you have to do. He tosses you the missile launcher. He's talking dirty. Sixty 12. Uh, so there's 50d8, 50d12 plus 6d12. What the fuck? Can you imagine? They, all right, so Thano, you're up. So you just landed. You're next to Leland, and you see these guys. Um, and did you want to do anything? Because I'll let you shoot if you want to shoot. I mean, okay, you could shoot too. Yeah, that hits. 30 damage. Now they know you're in the room. All right, Leland, go ahead and do whatever you want to do. Over here. Okay. Dexterity save. What the hell is going on? uh, I mean, no. I'll just go with. I'm just gonna go with the. So you're just throwing one grenade, right? You only have one grenade. Am I? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got it. And there's the first 3d12 I see there. So you did 18 damage. You're just chucking grenades left and right. Just chucking and chucking and chucking. All right, so that's yeah. All right. So, um, Leland, you're up again. Okay, and you're doing it on this mutated. Yeah. Okay. I guess you could. Yeah, and then you could roll with advantage on the attack since you're stealth cloak. Yeah, that hits. Yep. Roll. Okay. You both hit. Yep. Okay, and then roll the regular damage on guns twice now. Hit him twice. did 27 damage. All right. Simple guy now knows that you both are here. So kind of looks. All right. Yeah, he's gonna go up and try to punch Leland. Uh, and 11 misses. Correct. Yeah. Yeah, that misses. Okay. So he just swings in and you duck. That'll end his turn. Okay, Yosef. Well, you're just continuing computer work, or okay. Okay, gotcha. All right. So I'll go ahead and skip that. Sleepy. Hmm. He's gonna go ahead and try to go out. It looks like there's some commotion going on towards the east. He's gonna run over here and end his turn since the guy is in front of him. Strubby, what are you gonna do? You gonna chill in this room? You could go this way. You could go this way too, because that's the direct room in there. Yeah. 4 meters is 12 ish. Yeah. 12 feet. So let's say if you have a 20-meter gun range, it's 60 feet. You could just hold it. Hold the click there. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, okay. And then 4 meters is 12. So one, two. Yeah, you could hit them. It's not this tiny one. Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. You could definitely hit them. So what is it? A dex throw? Okay. Just want to ignore that. Delete that. Normal. Yeah. Oh, that's sleepy. And here. So two of it. Yeah. One of them. Yeah, they're all taking half. 16. All right. Yung. Okay. All right. Scared is um he's gonna move back one since he's getting threatened about a rocket. Gonna move back as far as he can. And his turn. Useless. Let me roll. I want to see if. Oh yeah. So he basically believes whatever is going on. He's gonna run back towards the mutant, and he ends his turn. Cripple. You got it primed, and you see people running away. Yeah. So you're gonna shoot it at him. He has to make a dexterity save. All right. Going to die either way. So just the damage because it's a dex roll. So that, and he's here. I got you. Where is it? I see it. I got it. Uh, oh, what is it? 50 D8. Oh, we got it. Okay. Okay. So with that explosion, what? Oh yeah, true. So with that, he evasively takes 240 damage. Um, and with that, he's obliterated into space. And I'm gonna say with that damage as well, it's gonna destroy a few things in here. So that's gonna cause some mayhem. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Go for it. Roll the, I think, dex, right? Damn right. Oh yeah, RD is gone. Yep. Unless you're gonna go up and shove him. Yeah, there you go. You roll, I guess, strength to try to push him away. Athletics, whatever. He won't budge. With that, he won't. He will not budge. He's like, "What are you doing?" Hmm. Oh God. Yeah. I mean that's up to you. Yeah, I'm gonna let this happen. I want this resolved. Okay, and then you what you? Yeah, try that. Yeah, the console is over here, so you'll be able to access all that. Okay, that ends your turn. Well, at least for you to access and get it ready to, prep to maintain. Yeah, 3 or 4 turns, depending on how good it is. Because you got it prepped, so the next step is, um, getting it to that critical level, but at the same time, making sure it doesn't blow up while you all are still. So, Yosef, you look out here and you see a giant hole on the ship. Um, the ship kind of destabilizes for a second and restabilizes, and then like on the top, on Mass Effect 2, how they have those shields over the open areas. That's what it's looking at right now on the top. Yeah, so that's what it's doing right now. Because there's literally a hole in this area right here. All right, up next, Thano. You saw this. You felt the explosion, the destabilizing and restabilizing. You don't really know where that's from. You just saw a rocket fly through from the south to the north. What the fuck happened? Safely, yeah. But remember, you did mention the torrent to go down here, so you have options. Oh God! And this is for what, this guy right in front. Okay. Well, I can't wait to die. And he's definitely dead. How do you kill this guy right here? This mutated guy's looking at Leland, and you just have a surprise pop shot to his face. Okay. Okay. All right, that ends your turn. Yeah, Leland, you saw this master happen. Like fucking head exploded all over, brains all over this dude. What are you gonna do? That's fair. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. That misses. Yeah, that misses. Okay. Um. All right, Yosef, you're up. You got shoved out of that room. What are you gonna do now? The door is closed. That's true. Yeah, I would think the hole is up here further north up. Yep. Sleepy. What would he do after this? Well, the ship got stabilized, so he's gonna look around for a second and gonna go towards Kano and go right here. And just start swinging at him. See if he hits him. Punch the initiative. That misses. You got an 18, right? Armor class 18. Yep. Misses. You just swing and you're just ducking. Drell style, just kind of maneuver away. So that ends his turn. Strebby, you're up. You see, and you collided with Yosef while he's running out. What are you gonna do? Yeah, there's like one person that you could. Well, there's a couple, but one person definitely see you right there. He looks pretty hurt, so he looks really hurt. Yeah. Yeah, that just hits. You hit a 14. All right. You definitely kill him. How do you kill this fucker? Okay. All right. Yeah, yeah. All right, Gripple. You're just basking in this room, and you're just continuing on with stabilizing this. Yep, that's fair. All right. Next is Thano. Yep, I got you. Thano, what are you gonna do? This guy's in front of you. Yeah, theoretically it is. You are good. I got everybody. Yeah, everyone's dead. What do you want to do? True. Yeah, agreed. Yeah. Okay. I like it. I like it. I'll allow that. I like it because it sounds cool. So we're gonna do that. So let's say you shove him and you kick him down here, and I imagine you're running, and then okay. So let me see. Yep, go ahead and click that, and I'm not even gonna roll dex. You put him in his fucking pocket. That's fucked. Your consumables on the bottom, and it is a 5. So go ahead and click that damage on 5. I'm going to make you move over here. Okay. With that, it didn't downright kill him. You hit him. It's very very. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna let it because he does have like a 28 and with his damage with 18 in his pocket. Yeah, well, that's enough. Fuck that. That's good enough. I like that. Because technically he had a 29, so he's dead. Fuck it. I like that. You're not dealing with that guy anymore. You trapped him in there. It's in his pockets. All right. So with that being said, combat is done. So you still have to deal with whatever's going on here. So we'll let this play out. What you all know that Ripple is in the computer room in the power thing, and he's doing his thing. So what do you all want to do? Okay. Pretty much, yes. Yeah. Yep. And if you want to do, all right. So what are you going to do, Leland? I mean, it's not like crazy thick doors, so you could hear a muffle of him say, "Can you hear him?" Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That too. God damn it. You lock it. Now locked. People can DM me for things and see what happens. Okay. Okay. All right. Leland, what are you gonna do? He passes out. Yeah, yeah. We can. Okay. Okay. Um. So it looks like it's all done and over with. You all are finally caving in, realizing that this crazy dude that you were with for this long, Ripple, decides to lock everything up and continue on this sacrifice. You guys are running towards the original entry point where you could hop back into the torrent once you're ready. And I'm assuming you all are jumping into the torrent. Um, okay. Does anybody want to? Does anybody want to fight that? Yeah. Anybody want to challenge this? And what were you gonna say, Joseph? You're talking to Gripple. Okay. No, he didn't. Yeah, he locked it, bypassed it. Yeah. I mean, you could. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Go for it. Let's see. So you all are safely out of range from this explosion that's going to happen. You two, Ripple and Leland, um, continuously looking at the progress. And I'll say like 15, 20 minutes went by. That should be long enough for any friendlies around to maneuver and get out of the way. So you all are maintaining this power core status. It's a lot of work, but with you two, it's not that complicated now. You help each other out with this crazy moment. Eventually, you triggered the overload. From the inside there, the power core starts to thrum blue, sparkly lightning looking blue on that center right there. So just, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys would hear, hey guys, you're near a window, look out, because it's going to be, and then boom, it cuts off right there. And you see, if you all are looking, the explosion, it's gigantic. It kind of looks like a probing blue light at first, but then like 10 seconds later, it's just a gigantic blue sparkling explosion. So you see like 15, 20 ships there. Now they don't really exist. They're metal scraps everywhere. And with that, the ship that you're in, the Torrent, and the Normandy's next to you, you all are flying towards the Citadel. Um, and that's another couple hours. Then I would assume you arrived at the Citadel, and once you got there, you see Mason at the at the dock where you would normally land. Mason looks at you all and sees that there's two people missing. He kind of nods and says, I know what happened. We all know what happened. We were keeping an eye out. I know they did this sacrifice, but I think we can now breathe a lot easier. It may not be the easiest choice. Sometimes the hardest choice has to be the right choice. And he looks at you all that are surviving this um, sacrifice. He looks at you all and says, you know, I think I got a message that was sent prior to this. And it looks like it's a will and testimony from your friend, your crewmate, Leland. Um, and then he's like looking through his Omni tool. Seems that he already predetermined his choice. Was sent 20 minutes prior. I guess it was timed. So let me read through here and see what he said. And he starts going through the message. He says Sir Kesh, Jato, Kellen, Ovak, Leland, Beatty. And he kind of chuckles, man. Solarians with their names. Specialist of STG Task Force, Resolute Keeper. No, not necessarily. He just chuckles in general. he goes up to Yosef and say that again. I dare you. Do you remember that I got tortured? Continuing on. Um, oh, anyways, there's first part of the will looks like he's sending apologies to um, his fellow STG comrades. So I'll respect that and send that. But basically, he's saying, I apologize to the Reaper War. But other than that, to the crew of the SSV Torrent, our final assault on the Iron Lady encouraged me to establish this document. As I write this, I am uncertain of my fate in the battle to come. I hope for the best for most of us. Know that I am or was fully ready to do what it takes to bring down that iron bitch herself. I leave to each of you the few belongings that I own. To Strebby, one of the most impressive Krogan I have yet to meet, I gift you my Armax Arsenal Battle Arena shirt. This is to always remind you of the great warrior you are. I hope you spend the coming centuries eating as many noodles as you can. Ripple, I return to you Booth's hat you lent me. This should have always belonged to you. Solarians are not accustomed to the bond you two must have shared, but I hope you find another bond of this sort another day. Joseph, I give you my two, and Jack Harper, my two toilet knives to sit on. Because, you cheated. They know. My fellow specialist in arms, I give to you my trivia hat because no one else in the crew deserves it more than you. May your aim always be true. Opal, I bestow upon you my stash of prescription marijuana. Enjoy. And the crew of the SSV Torrent as a whole, I bring to you a box full of every Cerberus bastard I saw and had a hand in bleeding out. 181 in total. Dispose of these as you please. Thank you all for including me in this mission. Leland Beatty, signing out. That was the message. And he turns off the Omni tool. That's fair. Okay. He uh he looks at it pretty somber and he shakes his head and says, "Why did you have to do that?" And he's talking obviously about the Iron Lady. Why did you do that, Adriana? Why? It's been so different. And he takes the Omni tool from you, and he says, "All right, I'm going to take this to our Spectre team and see what's going on and see what we can dig up. For now, I think you all deserve a rest. Again, this is a very, very unfortunate thing, but must be done. That happened. You all deserve a rest. You all, you all pretty much saved the Citadel and the galaxy for the matter. We will make sure we honor those names. Leland and Ripple, we're going to put it on a wall. And you look a little bit past Mason, and you see Shepard walking up. Shep, he looks at everyone and says, "I understand sacrifice. Done it myself, and it's a hard thing to do. So obviously the sacrifice meant something. We wanted to save this galaxy. We wanted to save the Citadel from crazy organization. I hope you all just, rest. Maybe another day down the line we could work together and um, do other things and hopefully not deal with Cerberus again. You all deserve this rest, and sure we'll be in touch. She kind of salutes to everyone there and kind of nods and goes away. Just turns around and walks away. And she obviously has like this somber look to. She's kind of stoic. She's been there. Um, so she respects whatever happened there. Um, and so the camera zooms out of the Citadel. Right, you see the Asari spaceship that's been built for the Citadel. It was well equipped to defend whatever they can, but not necessarily a big invasion like that. Um, Continues to zoom out, goes back to the wreckage, the metal scrap everywhere, just for the reminder of what happened in that space, what happened, what sacrifices, what good and bad times we've done. Um, Stupid bathroom strap, for fuck's sakes. I don't know why you all did it, but that's good. Um, Reflecting with that, and then obviously stealing stuff from servers. Um, you all just take a breather. You all are enjoying this relaxation for once. You all want. You all won. You saved the galaxy, and it continues to zoom out. Um, and the camera zooms back in, and there's this pod that's floating in space. It still has like that little cryo, um, and then like and there's not really necessarily any labels on the pod itself, but it's still floating out in space. Um, but once you see the camera focusing on this pod, it looks familiar. Looks like it could possibly be the elusive man. And that's where the credits will roll. Okay. Well, that's very descriptive and gross. Anyways, I don't think I'd had the pleasure or fear of doing that. I'm okay with that. You Lincoln Park's what I've done. Um, so, um, thank you all. Yeah, seriously. Thank you all for playing my campaign. That was a lot of fun for me because this was all homebrewed, and it's a lot of work. A lot of work. And that was my vision of what happened 5 years after Mass Effect 3. Um, yes, yes. And there was a lot of complaints about the ending at the first playthrough, and then they finally changed it to something a little more satisfying, but still that wasn't that satisfying. um, so that's what I thought what would happen with the obviously I chose my ending. It made it easier for me to run it. um, and yeah, I think it's like the other um, like Hydra and stuff. Cerberus is always around one way or another. Um, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Um, so pleasure doing this campaign, and then next time, whenever Mike is ready, if you all are up for it, he does have a heist thing, and he'll go into details on that at another point, and another time, I guess. But that's another thing. So if you all are interested, probably the same type of time, right? Saturdays at like 8 o'clock at night. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. True. Yeah. Normally it's like because I try to keep mine like 2 to 3 hours. I don't want to like keep prolonging it depending on what's going on. So, all right. Let me see if I could find anyone to stream or to raid. Uh, oh, I mean Adam was but he got off, and then there's BHG doing it. But I don't want to like rate them because they're already doing the session. Kind of weird if I do it and have like an alert or something. Anyone else? Oh, they both finish. Okay, so anyone else around that I see? No, 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 no one really. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let me look at Mass Effect in general. See if there's anyone playing. I'll raid them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I totally loved it. Yeah, thank you for letting me run this campaign. My brain power of my actual completed fucking campaign because every time I try to run something, it never completes. So I could make a couple of campaigns because I already thinking of one that could be a one shot of um, how me and my brother was talking about it earlier today, honestly, and he was saying that there we could do like a one shot of how you could be like the regular civilians of like fucking Eden Prime, and you're getting attacked by husks. That would be fun. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Yep. All right, let me raid this guy here. He's playing Mass Effect. So I'll do that now. Thank you all again. It was a blast.